Okay, recording. Now we do this way today because it's important. I don't have the time to do this that much. Again, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, what is the priority role? You can see this now live with me. We've discussed how the modular rules in the upcoming edition of Warhammer Age of Sigmar allow for easier learning and more customization as the game expands. But this is far from the only positive change in the new system. Today, it's time to tackle one of the signature aspects of Warhammer Age of Sigmar, the priority role. Okay, I already talked about the modular rules yesterday, so please go and watch that you can see why I'm still cautiously optimistic about that, but by far more optimistic than before. The player who finishes setting the army up first gets to choose who takes the first turn. Okay, this feeds into a strategic element of list building, another part of the game which has undergone changes for the new edition, because it may affect the composition of your army. What is the asterisk? On which we'll have to say more later. Okay, because we already know in the modular system that army composition is a module. You don't need a real army composition for casual play, which I love. Also, is there a new model in here hidden somewhere? What is that? No. Okay. Okay, not that different right now. At the start of every battle round, after the first, players make a priority roll and the winner decides who takes the first turn. If it's a tie, the player who took the first turn in the previous battle round decides who goes first in the current battle round. Sometimes this means a canny player can take 2 turns in a row, often referred to as a double turn, which offers a substantial tactical advantage. Yes! First player to set up army chooses turn order. Yeah. Players make priority roll, winner, yep. First player in previous round chooses turn order. Okay. Simple as of yet. Okay. Those of you who have played other Warhammer tabletop games may find this a little odd initially, but it's crucial to understanding the ebb and flow of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. The decision is rich with tactical depth and opens up a wide range of options for both forward planning and counterplay. Yes, the latter of which have been considerably expanded in the upcoming edition. Okay, I like that. What's more, it's here to stay in the new edition, but the balance between risk and reward has become much more finely tuned. Now in match play battle packs, when you choose to take a double turn, you give up your opportunity to pick a battle tactic for the turn. Huh. It's still an incredibly powerful option, but the decision is now far from foregone conclusion. This to me sounds like if you want the double turn, then you have to wipe out the enemy army or you lose. It's hyperbolic, of course. I've said this right now, but it sounds to me like that. You give up your opportunity to pick a battle tactic, so you lose points. You have to destroy your enemy with the double turn. This is the gist I get now. I think the priority roll and the potential for a double turn can create really cool and dynamic outcomes where you can't predict the flow of a game, explains Matt Rose, the lead games developer for Age of Sigmar. You can't count out each player's moves as simply as a straightforward you go then I go. It's a wonderful possibility space. Initially, the double turn might seem like an obvious advantage, but it's important to consider that many defensive abilities last until your next turn. This means the player who goes second will often still have their buffs and defensive spells up and running. Yeah, still the same thing. The primary skill expression in Warhammer Age of Sigmar is making the best tactical choice in the face of uncertainty, Matt continues. This is not chess, this is just the meta watch video we had earlier. You have to react to things you can't be certain of. The double turn is a very powerful expression of this. You have situations in a turn where you just don't know if your opponent will be able to go twice. Maybe they have the positioning to take advantage of that double turn, so you need to position yourselves correctly in response. But then, what if they don't win the priority roll? Nothing changed, it's still the same. According to Ben Johnson, the product developer on Warhammer Age of Sigmar, top level players will spend a lot of time considering when to give the double turn away, when to capitalize on it. Yeah, a player can pass on the opportunity to take a double turn knowing that they're set up in such a way that it won't really impact them. This gives them the chance to take a double turn later and really capitalize on it. That's the mark of a great player. Still the same thing. When new players first learn about the double turn, it often raises a few eyebrows, but it's well loved by the community at large. Yes, I often ask competitive players, playtesters, and influencers the same questions, says Matt. What they add to the game, what they change about it, and what they remove from it. By far, the number one answer to the last question is not the double turn. Our players are fiercely loyal to this concept to the point it's become a bit of a rallying call. Yeah. We'll soon be able to share more details on other changes that will inform your tactics and strategies, from command points and scoring to the new underdog mechanic. Oh, that sounds interesting. But the headline news is that the priority roll is here to stay. Get practicing your forward planning. Get good. Okay, I like this. It's not that much of a change, which I do like. I like this. This is great. Also, let me just do this. I don't know if you have seen this right now. I just made snipping tool because I can use this for a thumbnail before I forget to use this later. Yeah, I do like this. Especially the where was it? Was it here? Yeah, you give up your opportunity to pick a battle tactic for the turn. Again, I know I reiterate, but this to me feels like do or die. This is it. This is everything. So do it as late as possible, because everything else that Matt and Ben said in the article is just what we have right now. You have to think a little bit to the future to know what you want to do, which is great. Okay, but that is by far shorter than I expected it to be, which is also fine. I'm gonna end the recording here right now. So for the YouTube crowd later who's not on the live stream, please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna end the stream right now because I'm kinda getting hungry. I haven't eaten a lot today, only 2 Simmits. If you know Simit, it's great. Simit, wait, I have to show you what a Simit is. It's one of the only things, I know this is now also in the recording, but this is something very cultural. It's a type of bread. And I love Simit. It's a sesame doughy goodness. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, please remember to do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is not only fun. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more Warhammer almost every day. And by that, I of course mean like and subscribe. And please, if you want, you can support me on Ko-fi. And yeah, well, hopefully we get a camera for painting tutorials. But until then, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.